Hey, this is Marks Washington, MTC Media. I thought this was the perfect place to talk about this. I'm here at Cap One Arena. This is where Bradley Beal used to play when he played for the Washington Wizards. It was announced earlier today that Bradley Beal will be out for the season with hip surgery. He had been awful for the Clippers so far this season. The Clippers traded Norm Powell to Miami with the hopes that John Collins and Bradley Beal as a combination could replace what Powell did in LA. Now, John Collins is holding up his part of the deal. Bradley Beal never did. And it's a cautionary tale for every NBA team out there. And you've heard me talk about this 100 times. Be careful with big stats on bad team guy. And I know Washington had a couple of runs where they got deep. Of course, there was the one against the Boston Celtics and all this sort of stuff, and the town was live and all these things. But once John Wall was going out of here, and Bradley Beal could sit around, get paid, get all the love and adulation for fans without any pressure, any wins, any expectations attached to it. It's not a plug and play when you have to go and play in a city where the team is run better, where there are expectations, where you have to produce every night, where you're not going to get a free pass. It's not going to be, oh, well, the team stinks, but you're a good guy. And it's fine being a good guy. But Bradley Beal never proved after those John Wall year or two where the Wizards did play well, he just never proved that his way of playing could transfer to significant winning basketball come playoff time. When you have expectations besides just getting 3 or 4 home dates so your owner could get some playoff money. That was the expectation here. Oh, well, we could be the 8th seed. We'll get a couple of playoff dates. And, that we'll just put that money in their coffers. Notice in that statement, I didn't say anything about winning. And then you go to a city where, no, man, we got pressure here. You're here with Durant. Yeah, I know what the situation is here in Phoenix. We got to win, brother, because we laid it all on the line. Couldn't produce. The Clippers, you got everything, 7,000 things going on during the summer. You have a roster. You had a healthy, at least for a while, Kawhi, and they're thinking to yourselves, this is the roster that will finally justify everything that they took to get Kawhi there. Nope. You see how this team is started. So Bradley Beal, it's a cautionary tale. There's nothing wrong. Get your money. I want everybody to get their money. I'm always on the player's side. I also want people to want to win. Now, that starts with the front office. And here, part of the reason why they didn't win is because the front office stunk. Part of the reason why they didn't win because the owner did not prioritize winning. He prioritized getting playoff dates, but not winning. But you went to places where that was a priority and you didn't produce. And so think about that for all these other players. When there's a player that fits in that, think about that before you acquire them. It's Marks Washington, MTC Media.